A very good evening to all of you. In our previous lecture in Indian geography, we have studied regarding the major physiographic divisions of India and soils of India. Yes, which are the major physiographic divisions of India? Can you tell? Yes, the first we have studied the major like a Himalaya. Then second we have studied the northern plains. Third one, which one? Yes, Peninsular Plateau. Then, yes, Indian desert. Then, coastal plains. And the sixth one, we have studied the islands. Is it clear? In Himalaya, like in broad, we have studied regarding the three types of Himalaya. The Greater Himalaya, yes, it is also called as the Inner Himalaya or the Himadri. Then second type, the Lesser Himalaya or the Middle Himalaya or the Himachal. Yes. Then the third one, which one? The Shivalik ranges and the outer Himalaya. Yes, is it clear? In northern plains, we have studied the northern to southern zonation. Which is it? The first one is the Bhabar region, then followed by the Tarai region, and then the alluvial plains. In alluvial plains, we have studied the old one is known as the Bhangar and new one is known as the Khadar. Yes, is it clear? Bhabar is having 8 to 10 kilometer stretch which is mostly rock boulders where the stream disappears in this region, and in Tarai region 10 to 20 kilometer and fine clay appears over here. Then refined the soil or the deposits are deposited over here. The old one is known as the Bhangar, new one is known as the Khadar. Yes. In Peninsular Plateau, what we have seen, Peninsular Plateau is made up of which one? The Deccan Plateau, then Malwa Plateau, Hazaribagh Plateau, then Telangana Plateau, then which one? The most important, Chota Nagpur Plateau. In Indian desert, we have seen the Thar Desert or the which one? Marusthali or the Bagar Plains or Bagar Plains. Then coastal plains we have studied western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain and their difference. Island, in island we have studied regarding the Andaman and Nicobar, Lakshadweep. Andaman and Nicobar are separated by the 10-degree channel, whereas the 8-degree and 9-degree channel is associated with the Lakshadweep island. This is how we have studied the major physiographic division. These divisions and their features are very, very important. They might be asking the question like the PYQs, prelims PYQs are asked in the abundant manner. Like we have also studied in our previous lecture, that is the soils of India. Soils of India, which type of soils? The Himalaya related soil, we can say, and concerned soil or correspondent soil. Just for the sake of the remembering or the retention, we are just like having the corollary. आपण त्यांना just असं काही जे scientific base नाहीये त्यांना relate करण्यासाठी, but if we remember these physiographic divisions, then we can easily retain the types of soils which occurs in India. with respect to, suppose this is a major physiographic division Himalaya, then we can having the forest soil, Himalayan forest. Then with respect to the northern plains, we have seen the alluvial plains. So second one is the alluvial soil. Then third one, peninsular plateau. Consider example of Deccan plateau made up of the basalt rock or the lava rock. So it is known as the black soil or the regur soil. Then with respect to the Indian desert, we can say the arid soil. Then with respect to the coastal plains, we can see red and yellow soil. Coastal plains, red and yellow soil along with the laterite soil. This is how we have correlated the two chapters like major physiographic divisions and the soils of India. Then we can easily relate these features with respect to this feature. Himalaya, then northern plains, we have already studied the alluvial plains. So this is like the fertile land. We have studied the black soil, cotton soil or the regur soil. Then arid soil with respect to the Indian desert. Then red and yellow soil and the laterite soil. So this is how we have studied the are two very important chapters, that is the physiographic divisions and the soils of India. Now we are going to start the today's chapter, and this is our last segment for our NCERT section, that is the drainage system of India and the Indian river system. Like, let's see how we are going to study that chapter. The Indian river system, we all know the examples of the Ganga, Brahmaputra, Sindhu Nadi or Indus river system. Then are the Dakshin Ganga, that is the Godavari, Krishna, Mahanadi, Kaveri, Bhima, Koyna. So these are the rivers. So let's study how we are going to study these rivers. Like, what would be our today's agenda? We are seeing the Himalayan river system and Peninsular river system in a different segment. Then in the Peninsular river system, we are studying the west flowing river and the east flowing river. Then we are seeing what is the difference between the Himalayan river system and the Peninsular river system, along with the importance of the river in the Indian economy. So this is how the questions are being asked. How we have seen in the major physiographic division, like what is the importance of the mountains, what is the importance of the plateau, what is the importance of the plains. Then the importance of the soil or the significance of the soil for the India. Let's start for our today's chapter, that is the Indian river system. Just observe this map for a few seconds. Yes, Omkar. Yes, happy Makar Sankranti to all of you. Have a great career and the life ahead. Yes, have you observed? Yes. See, the thing is, how we are going to analyze this data. I think the whole image is not like properly visible to you. So what we are doing? First, I will say, see, this is a like imaginary way of drawing the line, and we are dividing the two kinds of the river system. Above this line, this is called as the Himalayan river system, and below this is known as the Peninsular river system. In Peninsular river system, these are the towards the west of the Western Ghat. These are again divided into the western flowing rivers, and towards the east of the Western Ghat, these are the eastern flowing rivers. So for the time being, we are focusing on the Himalayan river system. Again, river system we have divided into the two. First one is the Himalayan river system, and the second one is the Peninsular river system. Now for the time being, we are focusing on the Himalayan river system. That's we are going to observe. So I would be zooming this. I think now this one is the visible than the previous one. If you see the Himalayan river system, there are major three river system which we are focusing. The first one is the Indus river system. Then second one is the Ganga river system, and the third one is the Brahmaputra river system. Just observe this. First, just observe the Indus river system, then observe the Ganga river system, and the last one is the Brahmaputra river system. See, like the observation analysis of data is very, very important, particularly in this type of the maps. Maps are very, very important. In ethics, you can have the reading of the passage, then analyze the data. But with respect to the science, technology, geography, the analysis of the data, maps, diagrams are very, very important, because the one diagram is effectively conveying to you the 1,000 words. So instead of like having, I can mention the paragraph also, lots of paragraphs regarding the Indus river, their origin, their traversing, but like by observing the data, we can produce the data, answer in our actual mains exam or the descriptive exam. So that's why the analyzing data is very important. We should have the habit of the properly having the analytical mindset. Yes, have you observed? Okay. First, see the Indus river system. Indus river system, if you see, this is a Himalaya, and towards this region, these are the west flowing rivers, and this is the Ganga river system. So this region which is dividing the two river basins is known as the water divide. Water divide means the any elevated platform or any raised platform which divides two river basins is known as the water divide. So if you consider with respect to the Narmada, see the Narmada is flowing towards the east, Tapi is towards the east. So this water divide gets elongated in the central India. Then again the Western Ghat, these western flowing rivers. So how the water divide is having the path over this India is a very important. Then see this one, this is a Ganga river system followed by their tributary. So this one is the major basin of the Ganga, this one is the Brahmaputra, and this one is the correspondent to the Indus river system or the Sindhu Nadi. Like we are going to study one by one in a detail in the upcoming topics. So just observe the map for the time being, how the geographical extent of the rivers had been spread across the region. Then focus on the southern half of India. This one, what we are comprehensively seeing the Himalayan river system and the Peninsular river system at a glance. If you observe, this one is the Narmada, this one is the Tapi. If you see, this is the Godavari flowing towards the east, then the Krishna flowing towards the east, then Tungabhadra flowing towards the east. And if you see, there are the Savitri river, Kundalika river, Patalganga river, then in Goa, Mandovi, Juari. These are the rivers flowing towards the east. So this western and this area is the Western Ghat. So the Western Ghat is the water divide of the peninsular rivers. So if you see the water divide of India, see, this is a 3D diagram where you can understand very easily. The lighter blue is having the drainage basin or the river system of western flowing river, and the pink color is denoting the basin system of the eastern flowing river. So if you consider, this line indicates the water divide, and this elongated over here because of the western flowing Narmada river and Tapi river, because Narmada river originates at the Amarkantak plateau and the Tapi river originates in the Multai region in the Betul district of the Madhya Pradesh. So if you see, this is a Konkan region in the Maharashtra. So the Konkan rivers flows towards the westward of the Western Ghat and drains their system in the Arabian Sea. So this is having the water divide. So Commission had asked the question in previous years, like they have given the just image, this one image. In exam, they have given this image and asked that this diagram corresponds to which of the following, and they have given the option. They have given, okay, the first one is the climatic zone, major climatic zone. Then second one, they have given the rainfall pattern. Then third one, they have given the R option, that is the water divide. So we should know the exact mechanism of this water divide. If you see this one, from here the Gangotri, Yamunotri starts and Ganga river system starts, and here Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bias, Satluj, and western flowing rivers like the Sabarmati, Luni, Mahi, and then which one? The Ghaggar river system. So if you hear the Shravati, Bedavati, then Savitri, Kundalika, Patalganga, Zuari, Mandovi, Zuari, and the Kerala river system western flowing, the Bharatpuzha river, then Periyar river. So these are the western flowing river. So this water divide is that elevated area of land which divides two river basins or two major river basins. In the if we see, does it necessary that the water divide should having the elevated land? We have seen, okay, this is the elevated land or the raised platform where by this water divides into the two segments as per the elevation. But the Ganga and Indus river system having the water divide in the Ambala plain. Ambala is in Haryana. So Ambala region is not having the elevated area or the land. This is having just plain. So the plain or the jalapan, like flat land or the sapat pradesh jalapan म्हणतो, तो सुद्धा water divide होऊ शकतो. like question can become, the water divide is always having the elevated land, true or false? Not always. Yes, majorly we can see the water divide is an elevated land, but the water divide can be a flat also. This is like an example, the water divide in the Ambala plain, which divides the two major river basin, that is the India and the Indus and the Ganga river system. Now, see the question. This question is asked in the UPSC 2024, this year. Just read the question, because the brainstorming from your side is expected. Yes, Ritik. Ambala region acts as a water divide between the Indus river system and Ganga river system, and Ambala is a plain region. Good evening. Yes. They have asked, if you see, they have asked the sequence of the tributaries of the Ganga river from the western side to the eastern side. So they have given which river? The first one is the Gomati, then Kosi, Gandak and Ghagra. So they have asked the sequence of the tributaries of Ganga from the western to the eastern side. Again, this question, like we are seeing this question after the topic explanation. Then the rivers and their famous places. Like if you see the Ganga river system, like the Nashik is situated on the banks of the Godavari. Panchaganga is situated on the banks of the Kolhapur is situated on the banks of river Panchaganga. Then if you see is it a Chandrabhaga is like having or the shelter steep Pandharpur place? Is it a Tiruchirappalli or the Trichy is situated on the river of Kaveri or same course with a Hampi? So we should know which place is situated on the banks of which river. So if we consider the Ganga river system, can you name on the which places situated on the banks of river Ganga? Now this is a reverse engineering, like the same question have they asked in the previous year. So how we are like predicting the probable questions, like for the Ganga also, for the Brahmaputra also, for the Indus also, or Godavari, Kaveri, Krishna. So they might be asking the another type of question, taking the theme or idea from this PYQs. That's why the PYQs are very important. The PYQs, the solving the questions actually filters are the confusion and gives the clarity of thought while the preparing our material. So Ganga, can we say that the Haridwar? Have you heard about Haridwar? Then Rishikesh, which places situated on the banks of river Rishikesh? Then Kanpur. Then which one? The Prayagraj, Patna, and which one? Kolkata. Kolkata is situated on the Hooghly river, but Hooghly river is the major stream of the Ganga. Because we know Kolkata, the deepest metro station is situated like the deepest metro station below the river, that is the Hooghly. So we might think that okay, Kolkata is situated on the banks of the Hooghly river, but Hooghly is a part of the Ganga. That's why we are saying the Kolkata is situated on the Ganga river. That is true. Yes, Omkar, that is true. Gomati, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi, good one sequence from west to east. Agra is situated on the banks of Yamuna river. Okay. Yes, Prayagraj situated on the bank of Ganga. Yes, Prayagraj. We can add the Prayagraj also. Earlier it is known as the Allahabad. Yes. Prayagraj also known as the Triveni Sangam. Yes, good one. Similar, we can also correlate this question with the other river system, Brahmaputra, Godavari. The next question. Which of the following rivers flow or flows through the Arunachal Pradesh? See, they have given the names. They might be asking, suppose river and their states. How the question can be inferred? Like, for example, Kaveri river flows through which states? Then states they might be giving the Karnataka, then Tamil Nadu or Kerala. Same goes with the Krishna. Krishna river flows through which states? Then Godavari. Again the Brahmaputra, Barak river, Mahanadi. Yes. Or now the rivers and states, they might be asking the national park. UPSC had asked the question, which river flows through which national park? Yes. For example, if you see the Ganga river flows through the Jim Corbett National Park. Have you heard about the Jim Corbett National Park? What is the speciality of the Jim Corbett National Park? This is India's first national park, established in the 1936. Earlier, before independence, it was known as the Hellberry National Park. And with respect to the national park, we can find the largest number, more number of the tigers in this tiger reserve. That is the Jim Corbett National Park or the Jim Corbett Tiger Reserve. With respect to the national park or the tiger reserve, this tiger reserve hosts the most number of tigers in the country. Yes, oldest national park, or instead of oldest, we can rephrase the first national park of India. Yes, Ganga is the tributary of Ganga. Yes, good one. And Ganga meets at the which place? Ganga, Kanauj. Have you heard about Kanauj? Yes, the next question. Read this question. Which one of the flowing rivers does not originate in India? They have asked with respect to the origin. Like, see how we are decoding the river related questions, or what should be our skeleton or the framework or the structuring while writing the answer regarding the river. Suppose this is a river. First we should know the origin. Where does it originate? Then the length. What is the length? Then area. What is its area of that river basin, along with the states, through which states it is passing. Then the tributaries and where it drains its water, like the estuary or the drains. Yes, this is how we should approach for our lecture. Then the Bias, they have given the option Bias, Chenab, Ravi and the Satluj. That's we have to see in the Indus river system. Among the Indus river system, which of the rivers don't originate in India. Then the next question, the river and their associated tributaries. The Chambal is a tributary of the Narmada. Son is the river of the Yamuna, or Manas is a tributary of the Brahmaputra. Yes or no? Omkar is saying Bias. No, Bias no. Bias originates in India and the merges with the Satluj in India. This is the only river which having the total length in India from the Indus river system. Answer is option 2 and 3. Okay, if you saying this answer of this question 2 and 3, let's analyze. Okay, the answer is only 3. Son is the tributary of Ganga, not Yamuna. Because don't confuse over here. Son is a Ganga and the region river Tan is the tributary of Yamuna. So this is quite confusing. It is okay. Now see this map, this one. Satluj, Ravi, Chenab doesn't originate in India. No, we are going to see which river don't originate in India. We are seeing in a detail. Omkar, see the map very carefully. Then you can understand which river don't originate in India, which river originates in India. See this one. This one is the Indus river system. The upper is the Indus river system. Yes? बघितलं का तुम्ही? Yes. This one is the Jhelum. I am drawing the origin and this one. Jhelum. Then this one is the Chenab. This one is the Ravi. This is a Bias. And this is a Satluj. Now see this map very carefully. In the Indus river system, now we are going to see the Indus river system. Yes. In Indus river system, how many rivers? The main is the Indus. Just like pay the attentions very carefully. This the image or this information seems very easy, but when you are trying to solve the question or when you are like giving the effort for the reading the NCERT, the data is placed in so much that you might get confused, and after all we have to solve the question. Then the second one is the Jhelum, 5 tributaries. Then which one? The Chenab, then the Ravi, then Bias, and the last one is the Satluj? Yes. Then we are seeing its origin, because origin is asked. The Indus river system originates near the Kailash Parvat, near Mansarovar. So the origin is of Indus is out of India. Then what about Jhelum? If you see, this Jhelum river originates in India, in Jammu and Kashmir, that is in India, particularly J&K or the Kashmir Valley. Yes. Then if you see, the Chenab rivers originates in the Himachal Pradesh. Ravi and Bias also originates in the Himachal Pradesh, near, if you see, near like Rohtang Pass. In Chenab, near Baralachala Pass. I hope you are writing down with me, because this framework will give you the better understanding. Then Satluj rivers originate over here. So Satluj again out of India. So in the Indus river system, which two river originates out of India? The first one main is the Indus, and this last one is the Satluj. So Indus and Satluj originates out of India. The rest of rivers have the origin in India. So have you heard about the Indus Water Treaty? Indus Water Treaty or the Sindhu Jal Karar, which was brokered by the World Bank or mediated by the World Bank, in which year? 1960. This treaty was happened between the Jawaharlal Nehru and the Muhammad Ayub Khan. And this is a water sharing agreement, because the Pakistan is heavily dependent on this water. So water sharing agreement was done in 1960 between India and Pakistan. So what was the provisions under this treaty? The western flowing rivers, that is the Pak and India. The western flowing river, that is the India, Indus, Jhelum and Chenab, and eastern flowing river, that is Ravi, Bias and Satluj. So water to having this river having total control over this river, and India is having control over this Ravi, Bias and Satluj. If you see their drainage or something, by this treaty, the Pakistan got the 80% of water and India got 20% of water by this agreement. And why is this important? This news regarding the Indus Water Treaty is in the repetitively in the discussions. If there is a the contention between India and Pakistan, then we threaten that we should control this river, like control the waters of this river which are flowing in the Pakistan. So that's why there is a repetitively reviewing or the discussions of this Indus Water Treaty. The last year in the September and October, the Permanent Indus Commission is established to review this treaty or to have the monitoring of this treaty. So Indus Water Treaty, the first three or the western flowing river is controlled by the Pakistan, and the last three or the eastern flowing river, Ravi, Bias, Satluj, are controlled by the India. Then समझ लो क्या है origin. Indus and Satluj, first and last one is having the origin out of India. The rest one is in India. If you see the map, Jhelum river, see Jhelum, this one is Jhelum. part of the border. Jhelum river is acts as the natural border between India and Pakistan. So add this fact, write down in your notebook. Jhelum river acts as a natural boundary between the India and Pakistan. If you see this one is the Vular Lake. So this river drains or having water in the Vular Lake. Vular Lake is a which type of lake now? The fresh water lake. गोड्या पाण्याचे तलाव. Not salt lake. The question is asked, Dal Lake, Vular Lake, Sambhar Lake, Chilka Lake. Which one of the following or which are the following are the freshwater lakes, or which are the following are the saline lakes? Vular Lake. Understood? Jhelum acts as a natural boundary between the India and Pakistan, and it feeds the Vular Lake. Then Chenab. Observe this Chenab river. Then Ravi. If you see the Chenab river, write down on the Chenab river. There is a Ratley hydropower plant. Hydropower plant is situated on this river, Chenab river, because these are in the repeatedly used. While in the Jhelum, there is a which one? Kishan Ganga. Kishan Ganga hydro power plant. Imagine, Kishan Ganga is the tributary of the Jhelum river, and Kishan Ganga river is known as the Neelam river in Pakistan. So what is the key takeaway? Understand, Kishan Ganga, though the name Ganga is contained in this river, this is the tributary of the Jhelum or Indus, not Ganga. We have seen the Ram Ganga is the tributary of Ganga because we have the name Ganga and Ganga. But this is also Kishan Ganga, the Ganga name contained in this the term. But actual, this is not tributary of Ganga. This is a tributary of the Jhelum or the Indus. So if the question comes, Kishan Ganga project is situated on which of the following rivers? They might be given the option Brahmaputra, Ganga and the Indus and other Yamuna. So don't confuse. Kishan Ganga is a tributary of Ganga or the Ram Ganga. Kishan Ganga is situated on which river? The Jhelum river. The question they are asking, they repeatedly ask. The Bhakra Nangal project. Yes, Bhakra Nangal project situated on which river? Satluj river. Bhakra Nangal, the modern temple of India. Are you getting this fact? See, at one resources you won't find this kind of the facts. That's why again आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, रिव्हर ऑलरेडी दिलेला आहे, त्याच्यावरती पॅसेज आपण फार इझिली वाचू शकतो. एनसीईआरटी मध्ये सगळा डेटा आहे, बट अनालाइज डेटा कसा करायचा, कंपॅरेटिव्ह अनालिसिस कसं करायचं, ॲट दी वन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम हाऊ वी शुड अनालाइज द डेटा अँड व्हॉट शुड बी आर प्रोसेस और अप्रोच फॉर द बर्ड्स आय व्ह्यू. ॲट अ वन टाइम तुम्हाला हा डेटा मिळणं फार कठीण आहे. अनालाइज करण्यासाठी तुम्हाला 6 ते 7 महिने लागतील. दॅट्स वाय आय एम एक्सपेक्टिंग टू यू राईट यू डाऊन. ऑनलाईन स्टुडंट्स जे लाईव्ह आहेत त्यांनी तुमच्या पुढे पेन अँड नोटबुक असली पाहिजे, त्याच्यामध्ये हे फॅक्ट्स लिहून घ्या, तुम्हाला फार कामी येतील. व्हॉट अबाउट बियास रिव्हर? बियास रिव्हर आपण काय सांगू शकतो? ऑब्झर्व करा. बियास रिव्हर रोहतांग पास मध्ये ओरिजिनेट होते, आणि ह्या बियास रिव्हरचं तुम्हाला हे सांगतो. सपोज इथं होते रिव्हर ओरिजिनेट इन इंडिया. येस, ती ओरिजिनेट ज्याचा कोर्स आहे तो मर्ज कुठे होते? सतलज मध्ये, आणि ती सुद्धा इंडियामध्ये होते. बियास रिव्हर आपण मध्ये काय म्हणू शकतो? बियास रिव्हर ओनली दिसत नाही, ठीक, ओनली रिव्हर, only Indus river system, only river which have total length in India, total length in India which merges with the Satluj river इथे, आणि ते पण इंडियामध्ये. लाईक बाकीच्या इंडस रिव्हरच्या ट्रिब्युटरी इफ यू आर सीन दोज रिव्हर मर्जेस विथ द इंडस आउट ऑफ इंडिया. फॉर एक्झाम्पल झेलम रिव्हर आउट ऑफ इंडिया, then this one Ravi river out of India over here, then Bias only in India, Satluj again meets over here. So out of this 6 river of the Indus river system, the Bias is the only river which having the total length in India. And when I went to the Himachal Pradesh, on the Bias river there was a one Pong dam. Have you heard about the Pong dam? द इम्पॉर्टंट बर्ड लाईफ सँक्च्युरी. तिथे बर्ड्स वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे इथं पॉंग डॅम वरती येतात. फार चांगला एरिया आहे. बियास रिव्हरचा जर तुम्ही प्लेन बघितलं फार छान आहे. आणि हे जर पॉंग डॅम जर बघितलं तुम्ही तर ही दिस इज अ वन ऑफ द रामसार साइट्स ऑफ इंडिया. जर तुम्ही बघितलं रामसार साइट्स म्हणजे काय, रामसार साइट्स इज अ साइट ॲट्रिब्युटेड फॉर दी प्रिझर्वेशन ऑर दी प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ दी वेटलँड्स. ज्या इम्पॉर्टंट वॉटर बॉडीज आहेत त्या रामसार कन्व्हेन्शन मध्ये दिस पॉंग डॅम इज वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टंट रामसार साइट्स इन इंडिया अँड दिस इज व्हेरी व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर दी बर्ड सँक्च्युरी. अँड पॉंग डॅम अगेन सिच्युएटेड ऑन दी विच रिव्हर, बियास रिव्हर. तर एक सिस्टीम तुम्हाला कळाली का प्रॉपर, की ओरिजिन कुठे आहे, त्याच्यानंतर त्यांचा लेंथ काय आहे, कोर्स काय आहे, कुठे ओरिजिनेट होतात, त्याच्याविषयी कुठले कुठले प्रोजेक्ट्स, हायड्रोपॉवर प्रोजेक्ट्स, डॅम्स कोणते आहेत का, किंवा त्याच्यावरची वेगळे असे काही स्पेसिफिकेशन आहेत का, ते कळाले. ओके, डोंट इरेज, आय एम रायटिंग. ओके ओके ओके, I will give the 1 minute to write this data. I hope this data is visible to you. Yes, तुम्ही सुद्धा लिहून घ्या प्रॉपर. Yes. Have you written? Is it completed? Yes. Then moving to the yes, have you written? आपल्याला हे क्लीन करायचं आहे. येस येस, हे लिहून घ्या पटकन. Yes. Now let's go to the other. Ganga river system. We have seen the Indus river system. Then now we are seeing the Ganga river system. Do you know the Char Dham? What is the significance of the Char Dham? Or do you know the Panchprayag? Panchprayag म्हणजे जिथे नदी येऊन मिळतात, प्रयाग, जिथे नद्यांचा संगम होतो, where the two river meets, that place is known as the Prayag. So see, see, now we are seeing the Ganga river system. Please pay attention very carefully. Before starting our chapter, please see this river system. Ganga river system. Yes. Please see the map. If you see the Ganga river system, this is the Ganga river. Ganga river and their tributaries, and it goes over here and it also goes over here. So, like, did you get any rough idea regarding the what is the flow of the Ganga and their diversion over here? And this is like the river. So this is like the Ganga river basin. That's we have to decode. How the Ganga river flows, where is its origin, what is the travel path of the Ganga, and in between which river joins them or which river acts as a tributary of Ganga. That's we have to see. The Ganga river system. Like, I will draw the map. I am also expecting to please write with me. The Ganga river having the origin Gangotri. If you see the Char Dham, which are those Char Dham? Yamunotri, second one Gangotri, third one Kedarnath, fourth one बद्रीनाथ. लाईक हिंदू मायथॉलॉजी मध्ये प्रत्येकाचं एक इच्छा असते की ऍटलिस्ट वन्स इन अ इयर, वन्स इन अ लाईफ टाइम मध्ये 4 धाम यात्रा करायची आहे. 4 धाम मध्ये जे यमुनोत्री, गंगोत्री, केदारनाथ आणि बद्रीनाथ आहेत. जर तुम्ही बघितलं जोशी मठ वगैरे असतील किंवा गव्हर्नमेंटचे इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये जे नवीन इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये 4 धाम यात्राची कनेक्टिव्हिटी हा सुद्धा एक ॲम्बिशियस प्रोग्राम आहे. आपल्याला माहिती पाहिजे की बुद्धिस्ट सर्किट म्हणजे काय, त्याच्यानंतर 4 मठ कोणते आहेत, 4 धाम कोणते आहेत, आणि 4 धाम 12 ज्योतिर्लिंग कोणते आहेत, शक्तिपीठाच कोणत्या आहेत, त्याच्यानंतर इम्पॉर्टंट ज्या मस्जिद आहेत त्या कुठे आहेत, ज्या बाकीचे चर्च असतील किंवा बाकीचे जे करतारपूर कॉरिडॉर असेल, जे सिख सॅक्रेड प्लेसेस असतील, गुरु गोविंद साहेबांचं हे कुठे आहे, गुरुद्वार कुठे आहेत, बंगाल साहिब कुठे आहे, अमृत गोल्डन टेम्पल कुठे आहे, आपल्याला सगळं माहिती पाहिजे. देन यमुनोत्री मध्ये कशाचा ओरिजिन होतो? येस, यमुना, which is a very important tributary of the Ganga. Ganga originates as a Bhagirathi. If you see, this originate as a Bhagirathi. आपण म्हणतो ना की भगीरथ ऋषींनी गंगा ही स्वर्गातून पृथ्वीवरती आणली, म्हणून जिथे गंगोत्री, वेअर द गंगा रिव्हर ओरिजिनेट्स, इट ट्रॅव्हल्स ॲज अ भागीरथी. देन if you see the Kedarnath, from Badrinath the Alaknanda river flow, and at the Devprayag, Alaknanda from the Badrinath and the Bhagirathi from the Gangotri merges and it travels as a Ganga. So I will write down like this. Suppose at the Devprayag, so this Alaknanda and this Bhagirathi travels as a Ganga. So origin of the Ganga as a Bhagirathi river, and this Bhagirathi and this Alaknanda meets at the Devprayag. Prayag means meeting two rivers, and from here onwards these two rivers meets or the merges and it flows as the Ganga river. And see, this Yamuna river joins at the which place? That's we are going to see. Just write down. What are the, see, the first one is the Vishnu Prayag, then Nanda Prayag, then Karna Prayag, and then Rudra Prayag. These are the 5 Prayags. First one is the Vishnu Prayag, Nanda Prayag, Karna Prayag and Rudra Prayag. Rudra Prayag, at the Rudra Prayag, the Mandakini river merges. Mandakini originates from the Kedarnath. At the Karna Prayag, the Pindari river merges. Pindari river, write down over here. So the concept of, we should know the main concept, that is what is the concept of Char Dham and what is the concept of Pancha Prayag, which are 5 Prayags with respect to Ganga river system. The Vishnu Prayag, the first one is the Vishnu Prayag, then second one Nanda Prayag, third one the Karna Prayag, fourth one the Rudra Prayag, and fifth one the Dev Prayag. These are the Pancha Prayag and these are the Char Dhams: Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath and the Badrinath. From the Yamunotri, Yamuna river originates. Then we are talking about the Ganga river system. We have seen this is a Ganga joined by the Yamuna. Over here, let's understand. So this is the Ganga river system and this is the Yamuna. We have seen the upper Ganga river system, that is the Char Dham and Panch Prayag. Now we are going to see the middle Ganga path and the down Ganga path. So Yamuna, the largest tributary of Ganga, that is the Yamuna, meets at the which one? The Prayagraj. This place is known as the Triveni Sangam. Triveni Sangam means the confluence of three rivers, that is Ganga, Yamuna and the Saraswati. Saraswati is considered as a hidden river which flow, it is assumed as it flows under the land, and Prayagraj is known for the Kumbh Mela. Yes, now the current Kumbh Mela, that is 2025, is happening between 13 January till 26 February, and this Kumbh Mela is known as the Mahakumbh Mela. The Kumbh Mela happens at one place after 12 years and Prayagraj is that site. जर तुम्ही आता करंट अफेअर्स मध्ये बघितलं विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू आर्ट अँड कल्चर, द प्रयागराज, जर तुम्ही व्हिडिओज बघत असाल, न्यूज बघत असाल, देन दिस इज लाईक द सॅक्रेड इव्हेंट इन द हिंदू रिलीजन, that is the confluence of the various sadhus, saints, intellectuals and taking the dip in the holy Ganga river. So Kumbh Mela happens at this place, Prayagraj. Prayagraj, also known as the Triveni Sangam, earlier it was known as the Allahabad. Now Prayagraj, Triveni Sangam, confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and third hidden river as a Saraswati river. Then what are the tributaries of the Ganga? Tributaries, this is just a skeleton. Ram Ganga, Gomati, Ghagara, Gandak, Kosi and which one? Mahananda. This is a just skeleton. So if the Ganga river flows like this, these are considered as the left bank tributaries. So these are the sequence: Ram, Ganga, Gomati, Ghagara, Gandak, Kosi and Mahananda. These are the main left bank tributaries of the Ganga river system. Then the right bank tributaries, the first one is the Yamuna and the second one is the Son, S-O-N, Son river. Son river originates in the which one? Amarkantak, along with which one? Narmada river. Please write it down. Okay, Kumbh Mela takes place in 4. Yes. Nashik, Ujjain, Prayagraj and Haridwar. Yes, good one. If you have seen, this is the Yamuna river. Now you would be getting the sequence. What is the sequence from the western to eastern among these rivers? Yes, now you would be solving the question. Like Yamuna, write down the Chambal river, Sindh river, not Sindhu. Sindhu is in the Indus river. Yes, Indus river is called as the Sindhu. This is a Sindh. Then this is a Betwa and this is a Kane. These are the important rivers or the tributaries of the Yamuna river? Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Ken. We have seen in the physiographic divisions, in the Chambal river or the Chambal valley, there is a ravines. Physiographic aspect, ravines means badland topography due to the major soil erosion. Have you heard about the Ken Betwa river linkage? Ken and Betwa river linkage? Yes, India's Ken and Betwa is the India's first river linking project. India's first river linking project is known as the Ken and Betwa. Ken is the water surplus river, whereas the Betwa is the water deficit. So we are transferring water from the surplus Ken river to the water deficient Betwa river, and this is the India's first interlinking river project, Ken and Betwa. So we should know about the Ken and Betwa. So did you get the idea? Please write it down. This is not the like having the proper scale like distance or something, just to have an idea which are the sequence from west to east, which are the western flowing or western bank tributaries of the Ganga. Like in the at the lower end, the Ganga river bifurcates. In this river, it is known as the Hugli river, and the next one is the Padma river. Padma river joins to the Brahmaputra river, and this Hugli river flows in the Kolkata region. Yes, this diagram are very important, because to came at this like to have the skeleton or framework, it requires the greater preparation. So write it down. Whatever you are like feeling in the upcoming your preparation, you can just have the value addition over here. Yes, have you written? Okay. Okay. So I won't be like hindering your the vision for this. Okay. You can have this total view. Yes, I will be giving 1 minute. Please write it down. Now, talking about the Ganga river system. You can solve this question. Now the information is in front of you regarding your sequence from the west to east. So what will be the sequence? What would be the sequence? This one, first one Gomati, then Ghagra, Gandak and Kosi. Before this, there is a Ram Ganga river. Ram Ganga is the tributary of, yes, Ram Ganga is the tributary of Ganga, but make a difference. Kishan Ganga is the tributary of which one? The Jhelum river. Kishan Ganga is known as the Neelam river in Pakistan. Yes, good one, good one. The B is a correct answer. Which one? The Gomati, Ghagra, Gandak and Kosi. Yes, the next. Yes, this one. Which one of the following rivers does not originate in India? This is asked in the 2009. Then now you can answer this question correctly. Which of this? The Satluj. We know the first one, the main river Indus and Satluj, not origin in India or not originates in India. Now this one, is it a Chambal tributary of Narmada? No. What are the major four rivers? Yamuna we have seen. This is a Yamuna. This one is the Chambal. Then Sindh, Betwa and Ken. Yes. Chambal. Then Sindh, Betwa. This one and this one is the Ken. Chambal is the tributary of Yamuna, not Narmada. Then talking about Son. Son is the river of tributary of Ganga. So write it down. Son is the tributary of Ganga and Tan is the tributary of Ton. Tan is the tributary of Yamuna. Again, make a difference. Yes, again. See this one. See this image, just understand, we have explained or we have the discussion regarding this Ganga river system. This is a map of the Char Dham. The first one, Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath and the Badrinath. Yes. From the Gangotri, Bhagirathi river flows, it meets to the Alaknanda. This one is the Alaknanda. And at the Devprayag, this Alaknanda and Bhagirathi meets to flow as the Ganga. Did you understand? Yes. Alaknanda is joined by the different rivers at one of the Prayags. So these are the known as the Panchaprayag. First one is the Vishnu Prayag. Second one is the Nanda Prayag. Third one is the which one? The Karna Prayag. This one. Karna Prayag. Fourth one is the Rudra Prayag. And fifth one is the Dev Prayag. So this one is the Vishnu Prayag. Then the Nanda Prayag. Then Karna Prayag, Rudra Prayag and the Dev Prayag. So at the Vishnu Prayag, the Dhauli Ganga river joins. At the Nanda Prayag, Nandakini river joins. At the Karna Prayag, Pindari Ganga river joins. and at the Rudraprayag, from this Kedarnath, Mandakini river joins. So these are known as the Panchaprayag. Which one? The first one is the Vishnu Prayag, then second one is the Nanda Prayag, then third one is the Karna Prayag, fourth one is the Rudra Prayag, and fifth one is the Dev Prayag, where the Bhagirathi and Alaknanda meets and it traverses as a Ganga. And this Ganga river is joined by this Yamuna river from the Yamunotri. So if I ask, from the Yamunotri which river flows? Yamuna river or originates. In Gangotri which river originates? Bhagirathi. In Kedarnath which river originates? Mandakini. And at the Badrinath which river originates? Alaknanda. So see, if we have the clear cut understanding, then we are able to solve the question in actual paper. Otherwise we get confused. त्याच्यामुळे प्रॉपर चांगलं लक्षात ठेवा. ही गोष्ट कळाली का तुम्हाला व्यवस्थित? येस. एकदा जस्ट ऑब्झर्व करून घ्या. Okay, which river joins Ganga at the Nanda Prayag? Nandakini. See, I will draw the map. Okay, I will simplify. If we see the Panchaprayag, like first one, this one is the Vishnu Prayag. Vishnu Prayag, then Nanda Prayag, then Karna Prayag, then Rudra Prayag, and then Dev Prayag. Now you all would be agreeing with me regarding at the Dev Prayag, the Bhagirathi river meets. Understand? And this Bhagirathi river originates from which? Gangotri. Yes, this Bhagirathi meets at the Dev Prayag. Now they are flowing as the Ganga river. Okay. Then this is the Badrinath. From Badrinath, the Alaknanda river flows. Throughout this process, the Alaknanda river flows. This Alaknanda river meets Bhagirathi at the Dev Prayag. While traveling this at the 4 Prayag, this Alaknanda is the merged or the meets by the other rivers. At the Vishnu Prayag, which river meets? If you see, at the Vishnu Prayag, the Dhauli Ganga river meets. At the Nanda Prayag, the Nandakini river meets. Nandakini. At the Karna Prayag, which one? The Pindari river. Prayag means meeting of 2 rivers. At the Karna Prayag, Pindari Ganga river, and at the Rudra Prayag, this Mandakini river. Mandakini. And this river originates at the which one? The Kedarnath. Yes, Gangotri, Kedarnath, Badrinath, and Yamunotri. The origin of Yamuna meets Ganga at the Prayagraj. Yes, now Ritik, Dhaulagiri is in Nepal. Yes, do remember. And Dhauladhar range in the Himachal and parts of Uttarakhand. Have you written? Yes. Have you understood? Okay, good one. Then talking about the river on which places situated on the banks of river Ganga, we are seeing the important one. We know the Dev Prayag, Rishikesh, Haridwar, Kanpur, Allahabad. Now it is known as the Prayagraj. Prayagraj, where the Yamuna river meets, or it is known as the Triveni Sangam. Then Varanasi, Ayodhya, not Ayodhya, this one Varanasi, then Patna and the Kolkata. These important river places are situated on the banks of river Ganga. आपल्याला इम्पॉर्टंट जरी माहिती असले तरी भरपूर झालं, कारण इलिमिनेशन मध्ये आपण बऱ्याचशापैकी टॅकल करू शकतो. Then observe this Brahmaputra. This is the third and last one river system of the Himalayan river system. Just observe. If we see, what is the important? The origin, what is the traveling path, which are the tributaries and where it drains. Yes, the Brahmaputra river originates at this glacier, Cheomyung-dong glacier, and it traverses in the Tibetan region as the Yarlung Tsangpo. Yarlung Tsangpo, the name is important. And where it turns, drastically turns at the Namcha Barwa. Namcha Barwa. See this turn, and it enters into the Arunachal Pradesh as a Brahmaputra, where during the traveling, this Brahmaputra river is joined by the Lohit river, Dhanseri river, Subhansari river, Manas river. And from the right, Tista river originates in India. Yes, this just important. The Yarlung Tsangpo at the Cheomyung-dong glacier origin, then at the takes the turn at the Namcha Barwa, where this river is joined by the Manas river, Tista river, Lohit river, Dhanseri river. Yes, these are the important ones. Then again, when the Padma rivers, we have seen this is the Ganga river. It at the Farakka barrage, it diverts as a Hugli and the Padma. This Padma and Brahmaputra joins and it converts into it gets the name as the Jamuna. And Jamuna is joined by the Meghna river and it drains its water as a Meghna river in the Bay of Bengal. So just understand what we have done. Again, this is a Ganga river at the Farakka barrage. This is a Hugli river. Then this is a Padma river. If you see, this is a Brahmaputra coming over here. This Brahmaputra and Padma joins and it gets the name as the Jamuna. While Jamuna is joined by the Meghna and it drains as the Meghna river in the Bay of Bengal. Yes, did you get this fact? रिव्हर सिस्टम मध्ये थोडासा आपल्याला एक मॅप डेटा हा थोडा इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. येस, महानंदा रिव्हर. येस, तिस्ता जो आहे, तिस्ता वॉटर शेअरिंग जो आहे तो आपल्यामध्ये वेस्ट बेंगॉल आणि किंवा इंडिया आणि वेस्ट बेंगॉल मध्ये बांगलादेशमध्ये थोडासा तिस्ता वॉटर शेअरिंगचा डिस्प्यूट आहे. इंटरनॅशनल रिलेशन मध्ये हे सुद्धा तुम्हाला बघायला मिळेल. त्याच्यानंतर आपण बघितलं की ब्रह्मपुत्रा इज ऑलवेज दी नोटोरियस फॉर दी फ्लड सिस्टम ऑर दी चेंजिंग दी रिव्हर कोर्स. त्याच्यामुळे जर आपण बघितलं तर ब्रह्मपुत्रा ॲज कम्पेअर टू दी पेनिन्सुलर रिव्हर सिस्टम मध्ये ब्रह्मपुत्रामध्ये रिव्हर हा सारखाच कोर्स आहे तो सारखा चेंज करतो, त्याच्यामुळे तुम्ही आसाममध्ये जे फ्लड्स येतात किंवा बाकीच्या रिजन्समध्ये फ्लड्स येतात, इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रिजन. जर तुम्ही हिमालयन रिव्हर सिस्टीम बघितल्या तर हिमालयन रिव्हर सिस्टीम मध्ये फास्ट फ्लोइंग रिव्हर आहे, जे स्टीप स्लोप्स आहेत, त्याच्यामुळे इट इज हॅव्हिंग द ॲबिलिटी टू कॅरी द लार्जर डिपॉझिट्स. म्हणून तर आपण बघितलं की ॲल्युव्हियल प्लेन जे आहेत, जे फर्टाईल प्लेन्स आहेत, ते ड्यू टू दी रिव्हर सिस्टीम ऑफ द इंडस, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Have you written? Yes. Then next observe this. Just to give an hint of how the Ganga river system and Brahmaputra river system have the geographical distribution, or we can call it as a drainage basin or the river basin. Like this river is occupying major like states, as the same which goes to the Brahmaputra river system also. If you see the Yarlung Sangpo, this river system Brahmaputra, and this is a Ganga river system. Then this is the composite diagram of the Indus river system, this one, the Ganga river system and the Brahmaputra river system. See this one. And we are collectively calling it as a Himalayan river system. Yes. Now we are going for the Peninsular river system. Like what we have done, our Indian river system, we have divided into the two. The Ganga river system, Himalayan river system, Himalayan river system, and the next one, Peninsular river system. In the Himalayan river system, we have seen the Indus, then Ganga, and then Brahmaputra. In the Peninsular river system, the western flowing river, and now we are going to see the eastern flowing river. Now see the question. Consider the following rivers: Vamsadhara, Indravati, Pranhita and Pennar. Which of the above are the tributaries of the Godavari? They have asked the tributaries of Godavari. Like the tributaries of, in this year the UPSC had asked the tributaries of Ganga, and with respect to the sequence from the western to eastern. Then next question, with reference to the river Luni, which one of the following statement is the correct? Yes, river Luni. It flows into the Gulf of Khambat, it flows into the Gulf of Kutch, it lost into the land of Run of Kutch. Then the next question, consider the following statements. There are no east flowing rivers in Kerala, there are no west flowing rivers in Madhya Pradesh. True or false? Then they are asking which river, like which place is having the origin of two important rivers. One flows to the westward and one flows to the eastward. Now we have discussed as the Amarkantak is the region where the Narmada river originates and flows westward, and Amarkantak, the Sun river, flows northwards and merges to the Ganga. That is the which river? Sun river. Yes. So now the place is the Amarkantak. They have asked the Badrinath also. We have seen Badrinath, which river originates? Yes, Alaknanda. Mahabaleshwar, which river originates? Mahabaleshwar, Krishna river, please note it down. At the Nasik, which river? Trambakeshwar, which river originates? Godavari. Yes, Ritik, you are saying the neither one or two for this. Yes, there are no east, that is incorrect. East flowing rivers are there. There are no west flowing river, that is also wrong. This west flowing rivers Narmada and Tapi are there. So the correct answer will be the D. Neither one nor two. Yes, good one. Then the Luni river. Okay, ठीक. So observe this, the peninsular river system. Just observe the map. Observe about the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Their extension, like the sequence from the north to south, and as compared to the Narmada and Tapi also. Yes, observe. If we see with respect to peninsular river system, the Godavari is known as the Dakshin Ganga, and among the peninsular river system, this is having the largest length among the peninsular river system. What about the northern to southern sequence? First one is the Narmada, then Tapi, then Mahanadi, then Godavari, then the Krishna, and then Kaveri. Do you know the Godavari GK basin or the Godavari Krishna basin is very important for the deposits of shale gas? The question was asked in the UPSC, the GK basin or the Godavari Krishna basin. Narmada, Tapi are the west flowing rivers. Now talking about first west flowing rivers. See this about the west flowing rivers. West flowing rivers, observe this west flowing rivers. If you see the Luni, see this one, Sabarmati, Mahi. Observe how we are going to analyze this map. This is just a simple map. Then how we are going to analyze this map? Take it as a one river, that is the Luni. Luni, this is known as the Aravalli ranges. This orange strip is known as the Aravalli ranges, where the Luni originates and the Sabarmati originates. Yes, that is clear. But what about its path? If we see the Luni river, like having the end over here, that is the run of Kutch. It does not drains in the Gulf of Kutch. Yes, it like travels or ends its path in this region or in this desert. Whereas the Sabarmati drains its rivers at the Gulf of Khambat. and Mahi originates in the Vindhyas and it drains its river into the Gulf of Khambat. Yes, Luni Sabarmati originates in the Aravalli ranges, but what is the difference between the Luni and Sabarmati? Luni does not drains its path in the Gulf of Kutch or the Gulf of Khambat. It is having the path or the drains it to the run of Kutch at the land. So this is known as the inland drainage. Inland drainage, where the river gets lost into the land profile. Here in case of Luni, it lost into the run of Kutch. जिथे वाळवंटामध्येच पूर्ण हे होतं, जिथे की बऱ्याचशा रिव्हर्स आपण बघतो, अरेबियन सी असतील, बे ऑफ बेंगॉल मध्ये आपला पार्ट ड्रेन करतात. लुनी इज दी ड्रेनिंग इट्स इनटू दी डेझर्ट और दी रन ऑफ कच्छ, दलदलीचा और दी आपण त्याला मार्शी प्रदेश म्हणतो. नाउ ऑब्झर्व अबाउट दी माही रिव्हर. Mahi river is having the origin at the Vindhya and drains into the Gulf of Khambat. Can you tell the peculiar fact about the Mahi? Mahi river चा फार युनिक आणि इंटरेस्टिंग हे आहे, जो तुम्हाला एनसीईआरटी मध्ये सुद्धा नाही मिळणार. कॅन यू टेल माही रिव्हरचं काय एक पेक्युलर फॅक्ट आहे, फार चांगला फॅक्ट आहे. दॅट्स वाय हा मॅप घेतलेला आहे. आपण ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कॅन्सर बघितला, सी ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कॅन्सर असं जातो अप्रॉक्सिमेटली. इफ यू सी दिस माही रिव्हर कट्स ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कॅन्सर ट्वाइस. अशी कोणतीच नदी नाहीये इम्पॉर्टंट आपल्या इंडियामध्ये. दिस माही रिव्हर कट्स ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कॅन्सर, कर्कवृत्ताला 2 वेळा, इथे एकदा कट करते आणि इथे एकदा कट करते. दिस इज द स्पेशालिटी ऑफ दिस वेस्टर्न फ्लोइंग रिव्हर, माही रिव्हर. त्याच्यामुळे हा फॅक्ट लक्षात असू द्या. इफ यू सी द नर्मदा रिव्हर, नर्मदा रिव्हर फ्लोज थ्रू दी विंध्या अँड सातपुडा. येस, विंध्या अँड सातपुडा काय म्हणतो की आपण ब्लॉक माउंटन्स म्हणतो. येस, हिमालयाज आर दी यंगेस्ट फोल्ड माउंटन्स. अरावली काय आहे, ओल्डेस्ट फोल्ड माउंटन आहे. विंध्या अँड सातपुडा ब्लॉक माउंटन्स आहेत. बिलो दी सातपुडा द तापी रिव्हर फ्लो. Yes, yes, Ritik. Good one. Nice one. Mahi river cuts Tropic of Cancer twice. Good one. Okay. See with respect to the Godavari river system. Again, how are we analyzing this river system? First one, its origin, then second one, its the path or the length, then the area occupying the different states, then tributaries, and the where that river drains. That's we are going to see. See the origin of the Godavari at the Trambakeshwar, Nashik. Then this river is joined by the Manjara river, Penganga, Vainganga. If you see, the Vardha and Penganga are known as the Pranhita. It joins to the Godavari, and this one is the Indravati. Indravati acts as a natural border between the India and the Maharashtra. Then Sabari and Seluru. If you see the Indravati Tiger Reserve, Indravati Tiger Reserve is also there. This is in the Chhattisgarh. On the Godavari river, there is a Jayakwadi dam on the Godavari river, and the reservoir is known as the Nath Sagar. Paithan, Jayakwadi dam on the Godavari river. Then observe this. Now we have seen the Narmada, Tapi west flowing rivers. Then we have seen the Godavari river system. This is a Krishna. Krishna originates in the Mahabaleshwar and it is joined by the Bhima river, Koyna river, Panchganga river, and this is the Kaveri river. Kaveri river originates in which one? Brahmagiri hills. Brahmagiri hills in Karnataka. Kaveri river. Talking about the western flowing rivers, if you see the western flowing rivers, you would get the Savitri river, Kundalika river, then which one? Pataganga river, Damanganga river, then Zuari, Mandovi, Bharatpuja, Periyar river, then Bedati river, Shatravati river. These are the western flowing rivers on the western coast. What about the eastern flowing rivers? The Pennar river, Kaveri river, Vaigai river. These are the eastern flowing rivers. So we should have the idea regarding what are the names of the western flowing rivers and what are the names corresponding to the eastern flowing rivers. Yes, Krishna. Though the Krishna is the major river and having the origin in the Maharashtra, but we have the small basin in Maharashtra because most of in the Karnataka river. Alamatti Dam, there is always Alamatti Dam issue between the Maharashtra and Karnataka. So as per the, if we see in Maharashtra, particularly I am talking with respect to Maharashtra, in Maharashtra, the decreasing sequence of river basin with respect to the area. The largest one is the Godavari. Please write it down. Next one is the Bhima. Bhima is the tributary of Krishna. Then third one as a Krishna. Then Tapi and then Narmada. We are talking with respect to the Maharashtra. Because overall Narmada is having the larger river basin than the Tapi. But we are saying with respect to the Maharashtra, which rivers drains the most area of the Maharashtra, and this is a decreasing trend. This is the largest. These are the first five: Godavari, Bhima, Krishna, Tapi and Narmada. In Maharashtra, Koyna Dam is a famous one, and the reservoir is known as the Shivasagar. Yes, Krishna originates in Mahabaleshwar. We have, okay, Brahmagiri, Kaveri, good one. There is also the Kaveri river disputes between the Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Like in the polity, we are reading the Interstate Water Dispute Tribunal. Now, what is the difference? We have seen the Himalayan river system. We have also seen the Peninsular river system. Now, we will see what is the major difference between the Himalayan river system and the Peninsular river system. First, understand the one parameter. If the question asks, like, this is a homework for you, write down the salient features or write down the key differences between the Himalayan river system and Peninsular river system for the 15 marks and the 250 words. This is a homework for you, and after writing you can come to the offline center and we can have that live evaluation, one-to-one evaluation regarding this question. First parameter, origin. Origin with respect to the Himalayan river system and the Peninsular river system. If we see with respect to the Himalaya, this one is the Himalaya, this one is the Peninsular. If we see the origin or the source is the glaciers, ice caps and monsoon in the Himalaya. Its origin is of the only monsoon. Then geological age, Himalayan river system and the Peninsular river system, which will be the older one and which will be the newer one? Yes, find out, homework for you. Then nature of flow, see, the Himalayan river system and Peninsular river system is having the perennial flow. Perennial means barmahi, because the river gets its water from the glaciers also and the monsoon also. Whereas the Peninsular river system are the, what we can see, it drains during the monsoon. ह्या बारमाही नाहीत. Except पेरिनियल कोणती आहे? कावेरी. Because Kaveri, if you see this one, Kaveri gets the river water from the southwest monsoon also and the northeast monsoon also. जो मान्सून असतो, जेव्हा ऑनसेट मान्सून होतो, पहिल्यांदा येतो, तो साऊथ वेस्ट मान्सून त्याला आपण म्हणतो, त्याच्यापासून सुद्धा पाणी मिळतं. जे जून मध्ये आपल्याला पाऊस येतो महाराष्ट्रामध्ये, जूनच्या फर्स्ट सेकंड वीक मध्ये. त्याच्यानंतर सप्टेंबर ऑक्टोबरचा जो परतीचा मान्सून असतो तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट पासून येतो, त्याला नॉर्थ ईस्ट मान्सून म्हणतात. त्याला अजून सप्टेंबर ऑक्टोबर मध्ये हा पाणी मिळतं. त्याच्यामुळे कावेरी रिव्हर ही एक एक्सेप्शन आहे पेनिन्सुलर रिव्हर सिस्टीम साठी, वेअर कावेरी रिव्हर बिहेव्स लाईक दी हिमालयन रिव्हर सिस्टीम इन टर्म्स ऑफ इट्स पेरेनियल अस्पेक्ट, जिथं कावेरी रिव्हर ही बारमाही असते. रिगार्डिंग द फ्लडिंग मध्ये जर बघितलं तर हिमालयन अँड पेनिन्सुलर रिव्हर सिस्टीम मध्ये ॲज कम्पेअर टू अस्पेक्ट कशामध्ये जास्त फ्लडिंग ऍक्टिव्ह असेल? ऑब्विसली हिमालयन मध्ये ॲज कम्पेअर टू दिस वन. पेनिन्सुलर मध्ये सुद्धा फ्लडिंग होतं, लाईक गोदावरी मध्ये फ्लडिंग होतं. जसं आपण ते पोलारेश्वर प्रोजेक्ट आपण जर बघितला तर तिथं सुद्धा त्या कोर्स मध्ये फ्लडिंग होतं. बट ॲज कम्पेअर टू दी पेनिन्सुलर, हिमालयन रिव्हर सिस्टीम मध्ये फ्लडिंग जास्त होतं. अँड बेसिन रिव्हर, बेसिन एरिया कोणता जास्त आहे? हिमालयन की पेनिन्सुलर? ॲज कम्पेअर टू दी पेनिन्सुलर, हिमालयन रिव्हर सिस्टीम having the higher basin area. Did you understand? Yes. Please write it down, its parameter. Which one? Origin, geological age, nature of flow, flooding and the basin area. Then see this question. Yes, good one, good one. Peninsular river are older in nature in Himalayas. Yes, good one. Nice, nice. Please write this point in your answer. Yes. Then let's see the first question. In which of the following state is the Ular Lake located? Ular Lake, which one? Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab or Jammu Kashmir? We have seen Ular Lake is in the Jammu Kashmir. On which river? Feeds by which river? Jhelum river. Then now homework for you. talk about the Sambar Lake. Where is it located? Then Dal Lake, then Chilka Lake, then Lonar Lake, then which one? Ranka Lake, then Pulikat Lake, yes. Then the next question, river Narmada flows has its source at. We have seen it now repetitively. We all know Narmada has source at the Amarkantak and along with river Son. Brahmagiri, which river? Kaveri. Then which one of the following lakes is a saltwater lake? Now the Sambar Lake, Ular Lake, Gobind Sagar Lake or Dal Lake. We all know Ular and Dal Lake, Jammu, located in the Jammu and Kashmir, and this is a freshwater lake. Sambar, located in the Rajasthan, is a saltwater lake. Then which one of the following is the longest river of the peninsular India? Longest river we have seen. Yes. Then which one of the following rivers flows through the Rift Valley? With Rift Valley means Vindhya and southward of. Which one? Narmada and the Tapi. Tapi has its origin at the Multai hills in the Betul districts of the Madhya Pradesh. Then the next question, discuss the significant difference between the Himalayan and peninsular rivers. Okay, we have seen this one. Yes. Then compare the east flowing and the west flowing rivers. This is a homework for you for 10 marks and 150 words. Please take this seriously. जेव्हा तुमचं होईल, when you write down this answer, come at the institution, we will have the one-to-one answer evaluating sessions. Then why are the rivers important for the country's economy? Why are rivers? Again, the 15 marker question, then 250 words for you. Now we will see just aspect I am explaining, just write down those points. The first one is the economic importance. Economic importance, if you see, the with respect to the agriculture. Agriculture, we all know the northern plains are very important or the fertile. Yes. Then if you see the with respect to the irrigation, with respect to the irrigation, we have seen the Bhakra Nangal Dam, irrigation, then Jayakwadi, Almatti Dam. We have also seen the Kishan Ganga project. Explain this. I am just giving you the keywords. You have to write. Then with respect to the commerce. Commerce means infrastructure. Have you heard the national waterway? One on the Ganga river. National waterway, inland waterway on the which river? Brahmaputra. This is a very important. The factual question can be asked from which? The Prayagraj to the Haldia. And Brahmaputra from Sadhiya to Dhubri. So for the commerce purpose, trade purpose, the national waterway 1 is on the Ganga river, national waterway 2 Brahmaputra river. Yes, this is the economic importance. What is the ecological significance with respect to the biodiversity? Biodiversity means, if you see Gangetic dolphin, just give the examples, don't write the general answers. Gangetic dolphin, then Irrawaddy dolphin, Gangetic dolphin, national aquatic animal of India, found in the Ganga plus Brahmaputra river, and Irrawaddy dolphin in Indus river system. And these are the rivers. Ganga river, Brahmaputra river are the as a fertile land, alluvial land. What is the socio-cultural importance? Socio-cultural, like take as an event of Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela happens at which 4 places? First one is the Haridwar, then Prayagraj. Now this is in the 13th January to 26th February, Mahashivratri. Which year? 2025. Prayagraj la आता होतोय. Then third one Ujjain, and fourth one Nashik or Trambakeshwar. Trambakeshwar. On which river? Now we are seeing the significance of the river. On which river? The Godavari river at the Nashik, and the Ujjain, which river? Shipra river. At the Prayagraj we have seen the Ganga, Yamuna and the hidden Saraswati, that is the Triveni Sangam. Now this is homework for you. In the Haridwar, which river? We are celebrating the Kumbh Mela. This is a probable question in the art and culture regarding the descriptive. The Kumbh Mela aspect. किती वर्षांनी होतो? प्रिलिम आणि मेन साठी सुद्धा किती वर्षांनी होतो? आणि किती 3 वर्षांनी होतो, 6 वर्षांनी होतो, 12 वर्षांनी होतो? व्हॉट डू यू मीन बाय दी महा कुंभ मेळा? त्याच्यानंतर जिओपॉलिटिकल इम्पॉर्टन्स. वी हॅव सीन ट्रान्सबाउंडरी कोऑपरेशन. जिओपॉलिटिकल म्हणजे आपण काय बघितलं? इंडस वॉटर ट्रीटी आपण बघितली 1960 ची. येस, अराउंड वेस्टर्न फ्लोइंग रिव्हर्स अँड ईस्ट फ्लोइंग रिव्हर्स, ट्रान्सबाउंडरी कोऑपरेशन, इंडस वॉटर ट्रीटी. त्याच्यानंतर आपण बघितलं की सिक्युरिटी अस्पेक्ट. इंडिया अँड चायनामध्ये ब्रह्मपुत्रा रिव्हर फार मेजर इम्पॉर्टंट रोल प्ले करते. सो डोंट जस्ट राईट द जनरल आन्सर. युअर आन्सर्स should be supplemented with these specific facts. If we see, this is just like write down the points like economic importance, ecological significance, socio-cultural importance, geopolitical importance, and we have given the just examples how to write or how to induce the points in your answer. So I am expecting to write down the questions which is given in the form of homework, and don't write the general answers. UPSC or examiner doesn't expect the general answers. If we are writing general answer, yes, the examiner can't get it the incorrect, but you may lose the important the age as compared to the other aspirants. So always include the examples, and this will give the comprehensivity to your answers. So like we have seen our Indian geography aspect, like regarding the our course regarding NCERT free batches, we have seen the important aspects of the world geography and the Indian geography. Now we are concluding this 2-week session of the Indian geography and the world geography, and we have covered the 6th to 10th geography NCERT. The important chapters we have covered. So now we will be having the concluding section or the finishing session. Hope you have enjoyed this session. I hope you get the value addition, you get the new ideas, you get the approach for this session. Like those who have attended online, offline, and the others, those who are going to see. So have a great life and career ahead. Now we are concluding this session. Thank you for your patience. Have a good day. We will meet at the next sessions. Thank you.